I also invite the residents of the district to read it as well. It can be found on our district and board websites under the Withdrawal Reports heading, which is down on the main pages. And we were going to place a link to the report in the YouTube video, but the YouTube video is not running, so we won't do that. But we found that we can place our agendas for these board meetings in those YouTube videos now, but I'm drifting into communications and we'll bring that update next week. The Withdrawal Study Committee has officially completed its work and has disbanded. And the next steps are for our board to acknowledge receipt of the report and to submit a copy to the State Board of Education. Members of the minority are drafting a minority report and a withdrawal plan, and we'll be submitting these to the State Board of Education as well. The State Board will take up the reports and plans sometime between mid-November and December and make their determination. And if they approve the withdrawal plan, as they did last year, this will come back to voters in March of next year. Lastly, I'd like to recognize all the committee members, as well as Dr. Forrest and Mr. Cass especially. We completed all of our work in 2 fewer meetings than last year, but this was still a substantial lift. And I just want to thank you all for your time and attention.
Went over probably double the time we expected to spend, and I thought it was, we all thought it was very worthwhile. And you'll find on your email a presentation, the presentation that was done, and please get a chance to look at it. It's something that is happening so fast. I've been out of public education for a few years only, and I'm really happy I never had to deal with this one. We also went on to take a look at what happened in the October Professional Development Day, and learned about what's going to go on at the high school on November, I believe it's 11th. And Amy, do you want to add a little bit to what I've just covered?
I think you did a great job covering everything. The AI topic is obviously a vast topic. We have a lot of work to do, so thank you for suspending that policy. The October 10th day was successful. There were a few technology glitches, so we had to work those out, but overall the feedback from the staff was that the PD was really helpful. And we have a great plan for November 10th. The high school principal, Heather McKillop, has done a great job working with her staff to plan a really great day focusing on instructional strategies for November 10th and talking about some safety drills as well. So we'll have that, it's a draft right now. We'll have that ready to go next week. And I look forward to the November meeting. We're going to be having a presentation about the IM illustrative math and how that's been going, and we've got some teachers coming as well to present, so I look forward to the November meeting.
Okay, any questions about that? All right, so just for a minute, going back to Withdrawal Study Committee, we do need to officially accept the withdrawal report, which we have received. And as Curtis said, that report is on your website for you to go through and look at your leisure. Okay. Budget and property, Jim?
So we met just before this meeting, and one of the things I'd like you to be aware of is our budget and property committee goals are now published in the drive. You can look at them. There's 4 goals. Maybe every meeting will be focused on moving each of the goals along. The things of interest are the budget book, according to Ann and Neil, will be available next Tuesday, the 28th, and then following 4 days later, we'll have the annual budget meeting, I think starting at 9 in the morning. Usually runs 3 or 4 hours, so I'd encourage you to get the books and look at them beforehand. This is the first time I think we've really had the book in advance, so thank you, Ann and Neil. The other thing that you're gonna get some good news, we've always been wary of the potential increases in healthcare. We got good news the other day, 3.4% impact on healthcare premiums. Some went up, some went down, 3.4% impact. A lot less than we thought it was gonna be, so that's a good thing.
Awesome.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
The audio is working, but not the video. So Mark Shop is actually, halfway here, and it may involve stopping the streaming and starting it up again. So
we will,
we've got about 10 minutes, so that's okay, right? Okay,
okay.
so we can get them on video, that would be nice.
I just wanted to go back to withdrawal, the withdrawal committee for a second. I just had written down that the report, was it supposed to be filed by November 1st? That's what I had written in my calendar, and we won't meet again until the 4th as a board. So I'm not sure if this is accurate, what I've written down, but I just want to.
That is accurate that's the state's deadlines for it to receive the minority report and withdrawal plan, which don't come through us. Our approval is not required, nor is the approval of the committee itself required for those reports. And we, as a committee, we've already approved the report. We send it to the board, and the board acknowledges receipt and then sends a copy to the state. So that's all happening, nothing else needs to happen, and we're within the timeline.
Great, thanks.
Okay. Student representatives, Liam and Marcus.
So there are only a couple of things happening in Conval since last meeting. One thing is that Conval's fall athletics are coming to an end. Some have already ended, some are continuing in the next 2 weeks. Some, like boys soccer, are going to the playoffs, so.
Also, today we took club photos. The yearbook club hosted many other clubs outside of the link, and yeah, they took photos. Tomorrow we have PSATs, and a lot of students are taking those in prep for the SATs later down in the year.
Okay, thank you. Consent agenda. Any questions about the consent agenda? So there was some confusion in there, both with, you see one was changed and one is rescinded, so that the rescinded one moved from 26 to 27, and the first one was rescinded as an administrative correction. So that's what all of that means with those individuals. Okay, any questions on the consent agenda? Can I have a motion to accept the consent agenda then?
So moved. Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, thank you. Superintendents report.
Okay, monthly events. So this week, after tonight, we have Communications Committee at 6 o'clock on Thursday, the 23rd. And the only other thing right now scheduled for October is next Monday, the Policy Committee is meeting at 6 p.m. here at the SAU on the 27th. Anything else that needs to be added to October? All All right, November. On Saturday, November 1st, the school board, as was mentioned earlier, will be meeting for a budget work session at 9 a.m. here at the SAU. On Tuesday, the 4th, budget and property will meet at 5:30 here at the SAU, followed by a school board meeting at 7. Anything else for that first week in November?
Thinking about communications meeting in November, was there, I can't recall if there was, you had wanted to try to keep the second week in November, or the third, technically the third week, the 10th or the 14th, open, or?
Oh.
I'm not, in all seriousness.
Someone's not gonna be here, so.
I won't be here on the 13th and 14th, but
Okay, that was that.
you can, but it's up to you.
Does the 6th work for, people in communications? The 6th at 6? Okay.
Okay.
Yes. At 6?
The week of the 10th, we are closed on the 11th for Veterans Day, but there's nothing scheduled for that week.
Could we have a facilities meeting at 6 p.m. on the 13th? I know you will be away. We will carry on without you.
At 6, at what
Yes,
time?
The 13th?
yes. I can't do the 6th back to back. That's if that's what you're,
That's fine.
no,
Okay, you can't do it back to back.
on the 6th.
So then why don't we just move COMCOM to the 13th then?
Okay, yeah, that works for me.
But I thought Dan just said you couldn't.
Oh, you can't do the 13th?
Well, I couldn't do it on the 6th, but it would be on the 13th now.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah,
So we win.
okay.
What time is it?
So
Okay, wait,
facilities
wait,
at
What
6.
just happened? What?
6
You're
or
at
7 for communications.
Yeah, what comes first?
We can,
Not everybody's on both, so.
you're more likely to wrap a meeting on time. I could use the constraints, so COMCOM will go at 6.
Oh, I see, yeah.
At 7, if that, well, we could ask the other members of facilities
Committees.
what their preferences are. Make this harder.
So we're going to force you to wrap the meeting.
Yeah.
So meaning COMCOM's gonna be at
At
6.
6 and facilities
Facilities
at
at
7.
Great.
Okay.
You'll miss it, but you'll have a night off on the 6th.
Okay.
A double.
So it's a good thing for you.
On the week of the 17th, we have Ed Committee at 5:30 here at the SAU that Monday. On Tuesday, we have Budget and Property at 5:30, this is the 18th, followed by School Board Meeting at 7. And that Thursday, the 20th, we have Selectmen's Advisory Committee at 6. Anything else for that week?
The Education Committee, I know at least one person said they had a hard time at 5:30.
Okay.
Is it possible to do that at 6 instead of 5:30?
Sure, unless you have another commitment later, Amy.
Nope.
Then 6 would be fine.
Because I know, yeah, they both have to get out of school and get down here, so. Okay.
Okay. And then, the last week in November, Policy Committee is meeting on Monday, the 24th at 6 p.m. And that's all we have scheduled for that week, and the district is closed that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for Thanksgiving recess. All right. And I don't think I have, do I have any outstanding school board requests? If I do, I need a reminder. Okay, good. All right, our technology person is here.
Pressure on.
No pressure.
Okay.